Well, hello and welcome back to another episode of Will I Buy It? I have missed a couple, so this one is going to be a bit more quick. I'm also not going to go through each and every post on Trend Mood's Instagram page simply because if I did, it would take way too long. So I'm generally speaking going to talk about the products that I have something to say about, whether it's positive or not. Let's go. Okay, first up we have the Cheirosa 40, whatever that means, hair and body fragrance mist by Sol de Janeiro, which is a brand I did mention before in my empties video, I believe. I love that brand. I love the scents that they come out with. I don't know what it's gonna smell like. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be amazing. So yeah, that's, good news. We then have from Benefit Cosmetics, we have the new Hoola bronzer. This one, it's a glow shimmer bronzer. I don't think I would be interested in this one. It's a good idea that they release such a product because right now the trend is definitely aiming more towards glowy and dewy skin rather than matte products. So I get why they're doing it, and it makes sense in the industry today. I, however, am not interested. I still prefer a matte bronzer, at least when it comes to a powder product. I do have the Hoola, just like I guess anybody else on YouTube. I do have the Hoola bronzer. Sometimes it's a teeny bit too dark for me. I mean, I would be curious to try it out and to see how glowy it is exactly, but yeah, that would probably be a pass. But it's a good idea on their part. Next up, we have a new clean skincare brand from Kristen Cavallari. I'm gonna say no. I'm not gonna explain any further. It's a definite no. And then ColourPop is releasing new Super Shock shadows. I love Super Shock shadows. I only have two. I wish I could have them all. Oh my god, they're so beautiful. They're so nice to play with and to touch and to put on the eyes. I love it. There's a green shade here that looks yummy. So yes, maybe not these colors in particular, but generally speaking, anything that has to do with Super Shock shadows, I'm like, please sign me up. Next up, we have the Summer 2021 collection by Kiko Milano. There's a bunch of products. I haven't used any Kiko products in a hot minute, and I think I would be interested to check that brand out again. Maybe not this collection, but yeah, somehow I kind of lost interest in the brand, but I should definitely check it out and maybe do a full face one of these days. I do like the packaging though. It's pretty, with like the kiwis and watermelon. Looks pretty. Okay, next up from Beauty Bakery, we have a cookie jar with 4 pairs of reusable vegan eyelashes. I am not the biggest fan of fake eyelashes. I'm trying to because I love them. I love the way that they look, but I struggle to apply them, to be honest with you. So I don't know that I would go and spend more money on these. I'd rather keep the ones that I have, which are not expensive, and train with these before I go out and purchase, more expensive ones. I do love the packaging though, and it's always well thought of. I don't have anything from the Beauty Bakery, but I do appreciate the whole vibe from the brand and the fact that, like I said, everything is well thought of from product to packaging. It always all makes sense. So it's a brand I would like to try, definitely. Moving on, we have the new Glow Obsessions highlighter palettes from Huda Beauty. They don't they look weird. They look very chalky. I don't know how to say it. Very glittery. They look like cheap makeup, and I love a lot of what Huda does. I've never tried a highlighter from them, but this one in particular is really not calling my name. They had bigger highlighter palettes before, which, you know, I can look at and think, oh, they look pretty. This is like, no, there's something about it. I mean, I guess I would need to try it on my own, but there's something about it that just looks like the powder is just not going to look good. We then have the rebirth of their beauty. So they are coming up with a new brand, a new makeup line with Diane Kendall. So they have, the products have clean formula, cruelty-free, refillable. They have lips, eyes, bronzers, blushes, face palettes, brushes, nail polishes. They have a bunch of stuff. I'd be curious to watch a few reviews and see really what it's worth, because who knows, there might be a few hidden gems here and there, but it's, yeah, it's nothing I'm attracted to. We have a new makeup melting cleanser by Kylie Skin. Again, not going to go into detail, but it's a definite no. Next up, we have the Ambiance collection from Sigma. So you have an eyeshadow palette, a highlight palette, a couple of lip glosses, and a brush set. These look nice. Both the eyeshadow palette and the highlighter palette. I mean, is it anything special with like different colors? No. It looks pretty, that's all I can say. The brushes, I would love to have Sigma brushes. If I could, I would buy a whole set, but I would need more than those 5. Next up from M Cosmetics, we have the Moonbeam Cushion Highlighter. I know they have, I believe it's a cushion foundation and cushion blushes, which I have heard some YouTubers speak highly of. I never really go for cushion products. It's not something that you see that often either. Yeah, why not? The Aura looks nice. We have a new eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona, which is the Zendo palette. Do I want it? Yes. I think we can make a general rule that I would want pretty much any Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette because they're that amazing. I don't ever see myself looking at a palette and thinking, you know? I mean, sometimes I do. Sometimes the color combos just don't really speak to me, or I feel like it's not something I could get a lot of use of. If I compare it to the previous launch, the Circo Loco palette, this Zendo palette is more my vibe. It's more something that I would lean towards because it has more neutral shades that you can use every day. It's something that I would see myself reaching out for more than the Circo Loco, which was beautiful, but, you know, way out there. So yeah, this one looks pretty. Okay, we have a new brand by Revolution, which is called Relove. Okay. So it's a new range of makeup, cruelty-free, vegan, price range $6 or under. Okay, I would be curious. They are coming out with a bunch of products right away. There's too much to go through right now. I don't really have a lot from Revolution. I don't think I have anything, actually. I used to. I don't anymore. I know they have a bunch of different brands, which I don't really understand what's the difference. They have Makeup Revolution. I love Revolution. I XX Revolution. I don't know. They have a bunch of things. I don't really understand it. Like, it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot for me. So yeah, okay, good for them. I would love to know exactly what's the difference between this particular line and the other ones. We have a new Hydro Flex Serum Foundation by Tarte, and it seems like they're also coming out with a brush to apply it. I have said it before, I will say it again. I'm more of a full coverage kind of gal. Serum foundation sounds like something that's going to be very, very light coverage, very natural, very dewy. I'm not opposed to it, especially with summer coming up. It's just not at the moment something that I would go for, and there's other light foundations, light coverage foundations that I would try before I go for this one. Love the color of the packaging though, if anyone cares. We have a collaboration between Dose of Colors and Nima Tang. It's, so you have two lip sets, basically, with like a liner, a gloss, a matte lipstick, and a classic lipstick. You have two different range of colors. They look amazing. Like the dark one, the super dark one, it looks really, really bomb. It looks great. Yes, this is definitely something I like. Next up, we have a collaboration between Hipdot and Clueless. I don't really know much about Hipdot. I have never seen Clueless. Sue me. Generally speaking, these kinds of collaborations don't really speak to me, so that would be a pass. We have a new collaboration between MAC Cosmetics and Cruella de Vil from Disney. Wasn't there a Cruella de Vil collaboration with nail polishes last time we did this? I believe there was. So here it's a makeup collection. The eyeshadow palette bothers me. That really bothers me, from the packaging, the way they're organized, and the colors. I'm like, eh. The pencil, the eye pencil with a white side and a black side, that's interesting. That's about it, honestly. Yeah, not really interested. We have from Summer Fridays the Pool Time Glowing Body Oil. It makes me think a lot of the Anastasia Beverly Hills oil. It's not the kind of product I go for. I live in Belgium, so you don't get a lot of occasions to glow by the pool, if you know what I mean. I do love Summer Fridays though. I have their hydrating mask. Perfect. So yeah, not really something I'm interested in. Next up, we have a collaboration between Ciate and Etna Mode. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna be 34. I don't know. It's something from Disney and Pixar. Yeah, you guessed it. I'm not gonna be interested. So we have the Nudes collection by Malt Cosmetics. So 11 lipsticks, a full range of neutral tones in the ultra matte finish. Nude lipsticks, I'm all for it. Is it anything revolutionary and brand new? No. I don't really know much about the Melt formula, but yeah, why not? Okay, we then have from Jouer Cosmetics the Summer 2021 collection, the French Riviera collection. The eyeshadow palette, I don't know why. I like it. It's, okay, I'm particularly attracted to the blue shade, which doesn't really make sense because I can't do blue eyeshadows. It doesn't look that good on me. This one though, oh, it looks pretty. It has a bunch of neutrals. I also like the kind of green. Oh yes, yeah, they look, yeah. I love this. that palette looks really nice. From Wishful, we have a rose quartz depuffing and sculpting roller, and then a face mask holder, which, okay, it looks crazy. All right, it does. Like, I'm gonna put up a picture for you. It looks insane. I love the idea. I've never bought anything from Wishful, and I haven't always heard the best things. This, however, I don't do sheet masks all that often. One of the reasons being that I find it annoying that it slips off my face. It falls. If I do a face mask, a sheet mask, I have to, you know, kind of lay down and readjust it every now and then, and it gets all over my fingers, and it's annoying. So this is like, it's a genius idea. I want that. Like, first, I'm gonna get this. Like, yeah. Oh my god. I want this. We have a collaboration between Morphe and Makeup by Ariel. It includes 2 sets of brushes. I have a ton of brushes. I still want more because I love brushes, but I would rather go for Sigma brushes, not Morphe. We have, again, from Benefit, the Hoola Contourist Matte Powder Bronzer Palette. Okay, how much is this? Doesn't say. So you have a palette with a built-in mirror. You have the Hoola Original, the Hoola Light, the Hoola Caramel, and the Hoola Toasted. This is interesting. This is interesting for them to come out with a palette with their 4 Hoola bronzers, well, the matte ones. I wouldn't be interested in it because I already have the original Hoola. The Caramel and Toasted are too deep for me. And the light one, I would like to try it, but then I would buy it on its own. But it's a good idea, especially if you're a makeup artist or you want to have a bunch of different options to really create different shades and colors on your face. That's interesting. Urban Decay is coming out with a Prince collaboration. Oh, I don't really get it. Honestly, like the eyeshadow palettes, they just make me think a lot of their Ultraviolet palette. It's Urban Decay, so there's going to be a bunch of shimmers and not enough mattes. As usual, that's something that's about to be expected from this brand, and it's, you know, it's fine. I don't really get it. The colors don't look that vibrant. There's a black and a white pencil. I don't really get it. I'm not really interested in any of this. We have a new The So Very Lovely collection by Colourpop. And this eyeshadow palette, I've seen this a bunch around on Instagram, and I love it. I love the color combination. I love that lilac. I love that coral shade. I love the deeper shade. My god, I love it. I don't know why. It doesn't seem like it's anything like that special or out of the blue, but it looks so pretty. I love it. I do love it. Every time I see a picture on my feed, I have to stop and look at it. I think it's gorgeous. I want this. Yes. We have new additions to the Superfoods family from Briogeo. So we have Superfoods Mango and Cherry Oil, Control and Balancing Shampoo and Conditioner. Yes, I would love to try this. I have tried a bunch of Briogeo hair products before. I love them. And oh, I can tell this is gonna smell amazing. So yes, I would like to try this, please. Wayne Goss is coming out with the Goss Edit collection. So new brushes, basically. I have a soft spot for brushes, but I really need to stop. And I need to I've just mentioned it a few minutes ago, I need to make that promise to myself that the next brushes I buy are Sigma. I need Sigma brushes. All the rest will come second. Sigma brushes. From Kiko Milano, we have a new collection, the Dolce Diva collection. Like I just said, Kiko Milano is a brand that I would like to rediscover. I don't know that a collection like this would be the way to go. They do have quads that look pretty, so yeah, we'll see. Last but not least, I saw this last night. It's the new Quad Goals multi-palettes by Morphe 2, which is, you know, another line from Morphe. I saw this last night and I was like, wait a minute, that looks exactly like the Melt Cosmetics stacks or the Kaja stacks. It's actually different. I was about to shame Morphe, but it's different. So what it does is that within each stack you have, for the eyes, a soft lit shimmer for the lids. You then have a creamy blush for the cheeks, obviously. You have a lip tint, and that keeps your lips moisturized. And for the sparkle, you have a dewy balm for a little bit of glitter or shine, which, you know, I guess you can use as a highlighter. So this is interesting. Morphe 2, I believe, is designed specifically towards more natural makeup, which is not something I would go for. I think it's interesting. I would love to see what the different textures feel like. It's a nice concept. I mean, it's not their concept, but, you know, to have something for the cheeks, something like to just a nice shimmer on your eyes and then a light little lip tint, that's interesting. For the person in your life who just, you know, wants a quick pick me up and go, why not? So this is it. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.